I was laying at my bed, trying to find the app that will help me to track my school calendar, which actually mean my school planner. And this app would help me understand where when will be break, how much time left to it, to take some notes in it. I found one called School. I implemented my plan. It was working. But suddenly, to unlock new possibilities of this app, to unlock full power, I would need to pay. I didn't have this money. I was just a guy from school, 13-year-old boy. I decided not to. So I hacked this app and installed this in pirate way, which is stealing. Today our topic is time wasting productive apps. We'll start from the first bullet point, which is calendar. My life changed when I started using it. I was trying to find this app that will help me to track my time, even though I had already installed the app called Calendar. Startly, I was using it wrong. I remember I put every single minute at some funny description like eating breakfast and smile. Then preparing for school, it's like 10 minutes. Smile. Then school block emoji. Coming back to home emoji. Like it was really fun and it absolutely wasn't helpful. Even though it was starting, that was the only day that I tried calendar. I just didn't know how to use it. And something changed 3 years later. When I was 17, I discovered this app, even though there was not much information about it and I didn't know someone who was using it. But I started and I was simply just calling study, work, exercise, which is workout. And this was the three main blocks that I was placing throughout my day. And yeah, I implemented my studying plan there. And I saw this from the guy who had Apple Watch and he was using calendar just only for this purpose. I use it for everything. Again, not to overload every single minute. You can have a free time. And now everyone has calendar in his phone. So just plan your day, maybe before bed, maybe when you're waking up. Waking up not the best idea because I believe that using the phone in first hour when you woke up, it's bad. But still, plan your day and don't be absolutely fully sticking to it because you can plan every single minute. It would be unproductive, not helpful. You would not stick to it. I can show you. Here I have my calendar app is like widget. I have gym block and it's repeating every single day. So you can see there is my studies. I have planned my lunch. My breakfast isn't showing up, but I actually ate it. And then work session, gym, and these big blocks. Here is the spaces where I'm doing something else, I don't know what. But I planned that I would, after my lessons, I would come back, I would record video, I would go to the gym, go to shopping. Actually, I didn't went to shopping because it was raining. I actually did. I just bought toothpaste. I didn't check clothes, what I wanted, but I bought toothpaste and get back home because of rain. This is just how my day is going. And I know that after work, I will work out. After workout, I will make a video or study. And you can implement the same thing. Second bullet point is reminders. We understand how to use calendar, why it is important, why you need to stick to it, and now remind. And now reminders. Remind your something that you need to do, which is your task management. My story about it started actually from the guy I heard that he's using it every single day. I was watching these productivity videos, and he said that he is like recapping his thoughts when he has one, like when he's singing in shower or driving in a bus, he opening his phone fastly, and he has widget where the first thing is just you pushing the button and writing a new task, so that then you would not forget about it. And you have like to-do list and it is changing. So I implement the same technique. I found that interesting and wanted to try this. And in some cases, this helped me a lot. So I will show you. I'm using this widget called Today, which is to-do list. You can push it. So here I have some tasks that are a little bit delayed and they are subtasks. And so just create short, for example, this is from my uni assignments, some finance, and yeah. And you can create lists, but the main reason why I chose it, because today is what I'm doing today, and this would disappear if I wanted to, but I let it go because it's like subtasks. So it is like games. When you have the most necessary task, you can mark there also the most necessary task, the task you can't skip. You can prioritize them, and there will be like marks appearing. And the subtask, which are interesting but not that important, so you can make them later. You also can schedule your task like I'm doing. That is why, for example, some task appeared, like finance, I scheduled it. Connected with date, it was important for me, and it helping me to get back to tasks that I forgot about. But also, multitasking is really bad. It's not that is actually connected with reminders, but when you are working on something, let's take it, your video editing, and so you're editing and reading emails, and you found something interesting, sponsorship in your email, and your brain is changing to this task, and to recover, to get back, there is significant experiment. Your brain needs 23 minutes to just remember what he did 10 minutes before, and this is really powerful. You wrote in your calendar, study, be more specifically to this task. Maybe even in your brain you don't need to write everything. I'm going to study math, I have this amount of time, I'm going to do specifically this examples and this task specifically to learn the theme, and multitasking isn't good, remember. And the third thing, the third bullet point, is eating the frog. So eating the frog is technique which are used in my example today and yesterday. It is 7:23 a.m. in the morning. The first thing that I'm doing is recording the hardest task so that my day would start productively. What does it mean in the frog? So as you understand, it's doing the hardest task. And it came from the story when you're going to a restaurant and you have this first plate, frog, last meal, like dessert. You're not starting with dessert, the sweetest one, dopamine one. You are choosing eating the frog, the worst part, so that then you will appreciate the easiest. Because you would start from easiest, you would longly trying to eat it, because you know that after that you will be punished by eating the frog. So it's simple concept of delayed gratification. But don't delay your most important task. Do it the first thing in the morning. Make it block in your calendar and make this block important one, the most important one. The first block. Move your gym session, move your lessons, even though you can't move your lessons. What I did, I'm waking up 20 minutes earlier than I did, going to bed 20 minutes later, and simply recording this video first thing in the morning, after my morning routine, but the first task in the morning, I would say. And the bonus tip for y'all, if you already did it, you have calendar, you are using reminders, maybe you heard firstly about eating the frog. If you know that there is times when you are just laying and watching YouTube, or times when you are scrolling TikTok, the thing that would help you, use and try 7 days challenge. It is actionable step. 7-day challenge. You are going to use timer for 30 minutes, and it will ring every 30 minutes. You will take a paper or use your phone to know what you are doing past 30 minutes. If you know that you have block of work for 1 hour, you can do 1 hour timer to not distract you. Use it consistently. Don't be like 1 hour then 1 hour later. You will find the weak spots in you. You will analyze yourself. you will note about it and remove it from your life so that you would only have good and productive days. I started more appreciating work, be grateful for my work, where someone else, some guys have hard feelings about it. They don't like their jobs, they don't appreciate it. But as soon as you will start, your life would become easier because you like what you do. Thank you for watching this video. Don't be nice. Be good. See you in the next one. Go bank.